J.J. McQuade is the best. He's a lone wolf lawman in the Lone Star State.
Your record is unrivaled. Your lone wolf attitude is gonna change.
Even a wolf has his weaknesses. And a powerful enemy. But even the best can't always do it alone.
Something to remember you by. Ranger, meet your new partner.
It's gonna be an honor working with you, Ranger McQuade.
I think you know Agent Jackson.
Looks like somebody doesn't like you, McQuade.
I'll make a few enemies here and there.
Yeah? So do I.
So now the wolf has a wolf pack. The final showdown belongs to McQuade. Lone Wolf McQuade, starring Chuck Norris, David Carradine, Barbara Carrera, and Leon Isaac Kennedy.
Lone Wolf McQuade is an action drama thriller movie with Western elements that was released on April 15th, 1983. This movie stars Chuck Norris. Is it good or not? Well, let's find out. Starting off course with the story. The story follows a Texas Ranger by the name of J.J. McQuade, who is extremely skilled at his job and martial arts. But has some social problems. And he's going to have to face them when he gets a new partner. But McQuade ends up waging war with a drug kingpin named Raleigh Wilkes, who is skilled at martial arts and causes his daughter to have an accident and kills his allies. McQuade does this, of course, without consent from the law, so he will need as much help as he can get. I am fucking surprised of how good the story is. It is intense, memorable, and also very emotional, but more on that later. Most of the characters are pretty fucking good. The characters I like are J.J. McQuade, Lola Richardson, who is his love interest. McQuade is divorced, by the way. Dakota, one of his fellow. Dakota's pretty cool. He was one of his fellow Texas Rangers. His new partner is good too. And I have a soft spot for Sally McQuade. All of these characters are very fucking likable. Oh, and you want them to succeed. I know I did so fucking much. And this makes it all the more jarring when bad shit happens to them. In this movie, I could feel the emotion behind it. I personally thought the scene where Sally's boyfriend gets killed and she gets injured is intense, well made, and quite frankly moving. This one and some others show how cruel people can really be. The first time I saw some bad guys kill McQuade's dog, I literally flipped those bastards off. I am dead fucking serious. Now, this isn't really an emotional scene, but, the scene where, J.J. McQuade and his partner access the drug kingpin's operation through a computer. For some reason, it's just entertaining. I don't know. It's just really entertaining. Raleigh and frankly all the other villains are bastards that do nothing but cause pain and suffering. But it but this movie does a good job of making you sympathize with the good guys because they are so likable. Um, um, and as a critic, you should watch things that move you. And this movie certainly did, even if it was a Chuck Norris action movie. Oh, speaking of which, the action scenes are fucking awesome. There are plenty of guns, explosions, fight scenes, and a dose of blood, which makes the scenes more intense and thrilling. It is also filmed and edited quite well, so yeah, the action scenes are great. The production values are good too. The cinematography is good, the editing is competent, sound is alright. The music is the music is good. It's not great, but it's good. Finally, a musical score that's not forgettable. So overall, Lone Wolf McQuade is actually a good movie. The story is genuinely really good and emotional. The action scenes are one hell of a thrill ride. The production values are competent, and Chuck Norris is pretty good. The only problem, if you can even count it as one, are the unlikable villains. They are bastards. They are total cocksuckers. Actually, the only real problem I have with the movie is when is when his boss tells him what his kind of ranger is like. It is completely unwarranted, and I think a Texas Ranger can be who he wants to be. It just came off as telling McQuade he that's how he should be like, that he should be married, that he has to be a devout Christian and shit. May I remind you, he is divorced. I'm sorry, it's just really fucked up that a boss would say something like that. But despite that, I still really like this movie. This is the first Chuck Norris movie I ever see. This is the first Chuck Norris movie I ever saw, and I'm actually really glad I did because it's one hell of an experience. I gave Lone Wolf McQuade 4 out of 5 stars with the title of Awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.